Anyway, we are ready to begin. It's Luis from Portugal and Pixel Andy from Texas. Let's get these guys underway. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we'll see Pixel Andy without the rocking chair. We've got a generic college dorm room chair. We'll see how Andy does. We got stencil on both sides I got to deal with. Oh my word. But we just got to get him underway. All right, Andy gets Tetris number 1. Yeah, we can't mess around. We just gotta start. Challengers waits for no man. All right, that'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with Luis, but the levels for both of them, the level 18 for both of them on their screen kind of messed up. So. All right, Tetris for Andy, 91,000. 91,000 for Luis. Again, Luis last making it to Masters in January of 2023. I think his only appearance in Masters, if I'm not mistaken. Made it to the top 8, won, the first round match, which is great. And the last time Pixel Andy made it to Masters was last month, where he won. Should I say that right now though? Because, like YouTube spoilers, we have not finished last month on YouTube. But I guess if you're watching this here on Twitch, you're not watching on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, then you've already seen it. So there you go. Logic. MREJ88 says, thanks for the great monthly content, Vandy. Well, thank you for supporting our monthly content. We're making something that is contained, right? It is content, that which is contained. So we're filling up YouTube. Dawson Graham with the Prime sub, 11 months on a 1-month streak. Thank you so much. It is September here on Twitch. That means all the subs are discounted. I think it's like, 20% off, 30% off, whatever it is. So if you want to subscribe to the channel, this is a great month to do it. You can do so in advance, right? You don't just have to subscribe month to month. You can say, I want to get 6 months right now at the discounted price. It's a good time to do it. And I don't want to harp on this, but I did mention last night, it's also something new. We are a partner here on Twitch. And that, allows us to keep a certain amount of the revenue that comes in through bits and subs and all that kind of stuff. That percentage as a partner is 50% of subs, right? Whatever bits put in. But they have a new tier called Partner Plus. And we're kind of gunning for Partner Plus because it increases our keep percentage on subscriptions from 50% to 70%, which is a 40% increase in what we would actually take in for subscriptions on the channel. So trying to get to that now. The problem is to get into that program, 394 here, Luis, 321, Andy. To get into that program, you have to maintain 350 subscribers for 3 consecutive months. Now, that's a tall order, but if you were thinking of subscribing to the channel this month and next month and the month after will be a great time to help us out. $15 max on your side. You can get 350 people to do that. It'd be a huge boon to the channel. And Twitch revenue is pretty much how we fund all our operations when Vandy doesn't have to bail CTM out. The YouTube revenue pretty much spoken for by putting stuff on YouTube and the editors and uploaders and stuff like that. But the Twitch channel is what we use to fund things like Lone Star and other stuff like that, and pay our restreamers and other staff. So 538 for Luis, 396 for Pixel Andy. So this is the month to subscribe if you want to do it, but I'm not going to harp on it too much. Hype Train because of Tetris, 26 months. Thank you so much for Tetris. This is my last $5 to support my old pal Vandweller. I am now in debt. Well, we appreciate it. Go into your mom's wallet, get her credit card out, how I used to get on AOL when I was a kid. I'll admit it. I did take my mom's credit card to get on AOL. 429 for Pixel Andy, 585 for Luis. Both players Tetrising. Luis on a monster pace, 608 through 119 here in game one. And two more Tetrises potentially available for Luis. Tetris, 653. And another Tetris Luis, 677 transition. Holy moly. Tetris, thanks again for the sub. We're on a hype train, scam train. And Andy looking for one Tetris here before 19. Let's see. Yes, going to go for that Tetris. Gets ready for it. Waiting out the bar. Takes a skim and the bar for the Tetris, 598. Luis's board kind of in danger. Oh no, I don't know if that left side is accessible. And you can see, oh wow, and gets a piece over. Oh my God, it is dig month on CTM. Holy moly. Look at the survival from Luis. And opens up the right side, waits out the bar, gets the bar, bang, Tetris Luis. 747. I did not think that Luis was going to survive that. Amazing. Clip it, ship it to Linespin Media. 774 Luis, 650 for Pixel Andy. Holy mackerel. Alan Bot says ban rolling. All right, game dumping squares on Luis when he can't afford it, but able to open something up here to get the long bar in for the Tetris. 807 on 23. Javan T with the tier 1 sub says impressive dig. Oh yes, impressive dig, my friend. Another Tetris Luis, 866. Figure out, okay, does uncover that well. Andy, 771, back by almost 100,000 points, Andy, but is behind in the sequence. We're up to 150 subscribers, friends. So we need 200 more subscribers this month, and then 2 more months, and then we're in. And then we get to keep that status for a whole year. Max out here for Luis on 26. Andy at 868. Tetris for Pixel Andy. That's why I'm going to have to do CTM October to try to get those sub numbers. But got to do it. The almighty dollar. Alex, Andy with that S to the right side, going to create some gaps. Luis with a 100,000 point lead is ahead in the sequence, though. I know, we're going to have to do a Monday night Chasedown subathon. You're right. We're going to have to get better. Not just, having streams and doing stuff. If we want to do it, we got to earn it. 1.1 into 29 for Luis. We'll see what Luis has got. I haven't watched him play in a while. And so far seems to be singling and doubling here with this 120,000 point lead. Just trying to get that stack in order. Gets a Tetris. B53 Luis. Pixel Andy with the max out here on 28. 4 lines to go till 29. Tetris over for Andy into 29 at A69. Luis with about 130,000 point lead. And continuing to scale here. That long bar flat, interesting. Another long bar flats. Wonder if that long bar flat with the first one was a double flip maybe or something. Not sure. But probably not. I mean, Luis is playing very smooth right now. Oh no, I just cursed it by saying that. So top out here for Luis, C21. Tetris, Pixel Andy. Target is C21 and any other points. That is the target. Tetris down for Andy, C11. Just 10,000 points away from chasing this down. And yeah, screen looking here, knows the situation. 5,000 points to go. Can just single and double this out. And Pixel Andy is good with that single, I believe. And there we go. Andy knew right where he was. Takes game number 1. A little mini chase down after the kill screen. All right, both players ready here in game 2. Luis and Pixel Andy. Pixel Andy up 1 game to none. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Adelicat has converted a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Adelicat. Much appreciated. Support especially appreciated now as we make a push for Partner Plus. I'm going to have to put a counter. I'm going to have to put a counter on here. I think we're going to have to make it a thing. All right, we're doing it. We're going to have CTM October. I'll launch it today. The qualifying. All right, Andy gonna get set up here. Tetris 91,000. Game 2. Alex T is waiting. One of these players to make it through. Luis has never gotten past the top 8. Really just one appearance in Masters. But you can see, you know, kid's got potential. I mean, so good. And how he got out of some of those situations, amazing. Obviously very competent on 29. This is another one, you know, if he sticks with it, I think he can win one of these. Andy, 126. Long bar down, Tetris, 148. Luis scrambling. Rhubarb saying Luis lost to Andy in the top 8 last time. Okay, so there you go. We got stats. Vandy, do you check the CTM stat sheet before matches? I did not today, but the idea is to build out a whole sheet, so I will be stockpiled with online facts, but it's tough to balance this and my job. Now, listen, if we blew up on Twitch and YouTube, quit my job tomorrow. Hope you're not watching. You know what I mean? If I could meet my basic expenses with CTM stuff, I'd do it. Why not? So that's why I got to talk about Partner Plus and our Partner Plus push. But I won't do it anymore. One time per match. 194 for Luis, 228 Pixel Andy. Andy gets that Tetris. Yeah, I gotta get better at chasing down sponsorships and stuff like that. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things I gotta get better at. Oh, nice adjustments here for Andy. Well, yeah, maybe I got to start my $799 Tetris commentator masterclass. There you go, and we'll get Colin in there, get him paying $800. Get a mastermind group going, you know, just $200 a month. Bring people along. What do we think about Bidwell still saying micro adjustment? That's fine. I mean, you know, micro adjustment, anytime you're qualifying the word adjustment, you're implying the existence of a non-micro adjustment. And I guess there are, macro adjustments? I don't know. I don't know that there are macro adjustments, so it's probably an outdated piece of terminology, which I don't really say anymore. But, you know, Bidwell, a bit old school, you know. 409 Pixelandy. That's true. If I stopped eating, then maybe I could afford to quit the regular working world and focus on CTM. So I just got to quit eating, which, you know, would actually be something I should probably do, right? Just not eat anymore. Like, haven't I eaten enough for one lifetime? Clearly. 479 Luis, 440 for Pixelandy. Oh my God, you see that scout video in there? And he, like, just uses copious numbers of Vandy pictures and a big fat bloated, ugh, gross. I want to throw up. 507 for Luis, 486 for Pixelandy. It's like, oh my God, get me off the screen, dude. What are you doing? It was a bad day. 489 Pixelandy, Tetris 513 into 19, 536 for Luis. Long bar down, Luis, another one. There we go. 571. Luis in the lead again. Tetris. That's right. I gotta look leaning clean for CTWC, right? Which I don't even know if I'm working. I don't think I'm working that this year. I have not been reached out to about CTWC. Maybe they're just gonna quietly just kind of ghost Vandy. Which I don't mind. I'm happy to, you know, enjoy it as a spectator for once. 659 Luis, 627 Pixelandy. It is less than a month away. 689 Luis, 655 Pixelandy. But that's cool. I mean, they've got their other talent there that can, you know, prop things up. Tetris Andy 740, 723 for Luis. They've got young, hot talent. Like Chris Bidwell. Tetris Luis 784, 772 Pixelandy. I mean, I think in the previous years, they, you know, I was brought into, for certainly 2019, I was brought in because I was one of the only people, you know, doing Tetris commentary that was kind of outside of the already existing group. So they brought me in to do that. 2020, the online years, they brought me in because, you know, I had the most experience streaming Tetris, you know. Oh, there's a misdrop there for Luis. And Luis, that's at the top of the board. This is so tough. Only on 27. This is not 28, so has some time to burn out of this. Gets a long bar over. Okay, uncovers. Gets a long bar in for a Tetris. One line to go until 29. Takes that burn. Okay, long bar in. Great, lucky long bar. We'll see. 944 Andy, 948 Luis. All right, Luis is gonna, wow, great board here for Luis. More great survival from Luis. That long bar to the left for Andy is going to be super problematic here on 29. Trying to, oh no, piles another one over there and another one. Andy with the max out here. Will it hold? Luis in Chasedown mode, but likely doesn't know it yet because of the delay here in the stream. Gets a bar over. Is bringing this down. Needs to get to AO2 or really just AO1 and anything. And there's the AO2 for Luis. Luis will be good just in time. And there you go. Luis going to take game number 2 and tie it up. And Luis would have gotten it out of it anyway. And look at this. Look at this kid. Yeah, CTWC October. Right, today is September 16th. CTWC is October 13th. All right, what was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. Luis from Pixelandy, let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Lapis says, I remember being some random kid that showed up to Waco 2022, and look at me now. And look how far we've come as a community. Lapis, aren't you still kind of a random kid who just shows up? I don't know that you've come that far. Humator says, what's CTWC? Is it like CTM? Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, CTWC is kind of like it's kind of like CTM, except like all the best players can't afford to travel and play in it. All right, 114 for Pixelandy. What 55 for Luis? I know, Lapis. I'm just giving you the business. Humator says, I'll watch CTWC if Gerald is there. Well, I think you probably aren't going to be watching then. That would be great. I don't know if I would guess that Gerald does not plan to go, but that would be a shame. Gerald's so good. 109 for Luis, 164 Pixelandy. All right, Tetris Luis, Tetris Andy. Andy up by, I don't know, math. How does math work? 36,000? All right, Tetris Luis, 203, 224, Pixelandy, Tetris. Andy, of course, coming off back-to-back finals appearances here in our major tournaments. So July, Lone Star, Andy in the finals. And then August, Andy winning. And both times against his own brother. Wow. Tetris here, Andy, 292. And Andy, a pretty good interview. I enjoyed talking to Andy. All right, players super close, just 1,000 points and a couple lines. Yeah, Luis back by literally one line's worth of points. 760 is how much a single is on level 18. Players getting a little bit droughted here, but low enough and no problem. Good board Tetris for both. All right, Andy taking a couple of skims down the right side just to bring that stack back in order. A double and a triple and a Tetris. Pixelandy trying to dig out of this whole thing here. Just kind of forced into it, really. Flat lung bar burn. Kingsman loves it. Andy open again on the right. Fills in the stack with the J. And long bar down Tetris. Andy 431. Luis sitting at 439. Got the gaming chair there. You got the multicolor leather chair with a big logo right on the headrest. For Luis, Andy sitting in a generic college dorm room chair. Tetris Luis 508 through 115 lines. Oh, that left side for Andy really cannot block off. Oh, my word. Yeah, this is so tough for Andy right now. Gonna have to chop that down with L pieces and gets an L over there. This is so tough for Andy. A long bar in doesn't burn anything. And Luis gonna transition into 19. Doesn't need to. Luis takes game number 3. Andy has topped out. GG's for both players. Yeah, as soon as you saw that long bar hang on the left, you know, didn't get all the way over, you're like, uh-oh, that high, that is a mess. So, Luis, you are good. You can top out. All right, as soon as we get to the menu, we'll give players more pieces. All right, it is now time for game 4. Luis up 2 games to 1. Let's go ahead and get this underway. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. If you have the tournament cartridge, it's always fun to play along with the players and see if you can do better than they can. So we should put that seed on the screen, you know? You know, it would be interesting to start logging the seed. Like if that were in the match database, right? So if you've watched Scouts, Game Scouts video, start logging the seed maybe. And so, you know, it'll be fun to see like if the same seed has ever come up in competition. $37,000 for Pixel Andy, $93,000 for Luis. I guess it would be a lot of extra work for almost no benefit, but it would be interesting to just log everything. At this point in baseball, you know, they log everything. Of course, it's a multi-billion-dollar concern, so of course there's a market there and a reason to do it, but it would be super fun to just log all the seeds and have, you know, seedagami and see if we can get all the seeds. Not that we can, there's too many combos, but. All right, Luis scrambling up near the top of the board. All right, able to bring this down. Uncovers the right side. But still some work to do. Has to pile a bunch of stuff over on the right. Yeah, still some work to do. Trying to avoid covering that gap. Oh no, and in so doing has caused a real situation. And now very dependent here. Gets the long bar over. It doesn't burn anything. And that can throw you off your rhythm. You expect a long bar going in, you know, vertically to burn something. And when it doesn't, that can throw you off. But I'm sure he knows that it didn't. But for me, it's like, oh crap. I don't have that extra split second of the line clear delay. 163 Luis, 188 Pixel Andy. Luis going to uncover again. Just about to survive another dig. I mean, put this kid on TikTok, my word. And long bar down, Tetris Luis. Luis approves. 213. The head nod demonstrative says, yes, that is what I wanted to happen. 235 Luis, 236 Pixel Andy. Tetris Andy, 283. Alex T is waiting. Luis trying to close it out right now. Take out the reigning champ. Yeah, we gotta get excited about the possibilities here in Tetris. You know, the next level statistics. You know, that's one of the reasons people love baseball, right? I love baseball, but I acknowledge baseball is slow as F, right? So the thing that keeps you in there are like the awards, the history, and the statistics. So it's another way for people to engage with Tetris as a sport is having robust statistics. So, you know, find something that if you're at all inclined to be interested in stats and, you know, nerdery, then get involved. 369 Pixel Andy, 381 for Luis. Yeah, you can come up with scoregami. You can come up with all kinds of stuff. You know, right now, I mean, amazing work being done by Scout and Marfram and others on the stats. But right now, it's still, I mean, it looks great, but it's technically still in a spreadsheet, you know? So if we had like some database programmers and somebody who could put a really cool front end on it, and it doesn't even have to be that cool, it can just be like baseball reference, which is super minimalistic. You know, it looks like Craigslist, for God's sakes. That's what we need. 463 transition, pretty low here for Luis. 431 low for Andy as well. So maybe the piece is just kind of a mess. Andy's going to miss with that J piece to the left, shaking his head, not happy. But nifty burn here, able to resolve it in just one burn. Get that open again. Oh, Andy able to get that piece over. That looked weird. All right, long bar in Andy, 510. Luis set up column 8, gets the Tetris, 569. Yeah, go to Scout's Discord server. Scout, if you want to put a link to your Discord server in here, please do it. You know, right now it's just covering CTM, but we got to get, you know, whatever we can get in of CTWC and, you know, other majors, WPL, I guess CTL. I mean, wouldn't it be great to have those majors in there? Is CTL a major? I guess it is. CTWC is, well, if that's a major, then CTWC is a super major. Yeah, but, you know, get it all integrate in together, you know, so then you can filter by events and all that. I mean, it's going to be great. That's what you need, a dedicated group. People are just doing it out of passion, you know. Nerds, that's what we need, more nerds. 708 Andy, 745 for Luis. Honestly, it's really tempting for me to just, there's so much going on right now in Tetris, and you know, you think, oh, the glory days, Joseph, da-da-da. But right now are the glory days. Like, there's just so many possibilities with so many talented people involved that these are the glory days right now. So the level of competition is higher than ever, and it keeps climbing. Matches, exciting. It's really tempting to just, like, take a year or two and, you know, just... like, who cares, you know? Who cares about your life? Make Tetris great. Pixel Andy, 917, 889. Tetris. Back into the lead, Luis. They're just separated by 7,000 points. Same line count. Andy into 29 at 956. Good board. Tetris right immediately. There's one for Luis immediately. It's 5,000 points separating them. And you can't even give the score update because as soon as you do, it's changed here on 29. It's so fast. Andy going to take that triple down the right side, misses with that square, but this should, well, that's, oh boy. It's got a kind of a spire here. Got to work around. Andy, messy board here. Luis kind of holding out for a hero. Gets a long bar over for the Tetris, A50. And Luis is going to bring this down. Luis has a good board now. Andy bringing his board down. Luis ahead by about 40,000 points. Andy's got to win this one to stay in. It's kind of going all in on this bar. All right, just going to be able to get a triple out of that. So, you know, aiming for Tetrises, took the triple, stayed safe. Wow, got that S piece over to the left. Luis, B27, opening up this lead. Stacking for Tetrises, getting Tetrises. Oh, wow, look at aggressive long bar to the left. Didn't hold back at all. Is playing for the win, Luis. Look at this, Luis. I mean, gee, C22 not slowing down. Andy with a Tetris, B34. So both players clean, setting up. We only got 44 lines to go until the level 39 super kill screen. Andy trying to uncover here, trying to set up, but that is a really tough situation on the right side for these tucks. It's going to take some burning for Andy, and Luis is clear on that left side and still setting up for Tetrises, Luis. And another Tetris, Luis, D77. Andy running out of runway here. Luis a D80 with 13 lines to go. Andy needs to just, I don't know what Andy needs to do at this point. Is just Tetrises only, but that's risky and just not always possible. D21, and he's gonna have to set up for 2, but just can't. And D29, Andy top out 1.32, and Luis is in the process. Yeah, topped out here at 39. Another double 39 super kill screen, and Luis is gonna pull this out and take out the reigning monthly champion, Pixel Andy. So GG's to Luis, and a round 1 exit from Pixel Andy. Oh my word, what a game. And then just, you know, Luis going for the win, not slowing down. That is what sealed this game. Just totally fearless, just crushing it, just being like, nope, this is my chance. I'm ahead, let's go. Not scaling. I'm setting up for Tetrises. I'm not trying to eke this out. I'm not trying to single and double and stay alive. I am going for the jugular, and that's exactly what he did, and he took out a champ. So GG's to both players. Great match, great games. Pixel Andy, hope to see you again. You did great, but man, Luis just aggro, going for the win.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. And I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.